Hello everyone, welcome to Rising Hawk Tarot. This video is for the Sun Bear Zodiac sign of the Brown Bear. We are going to be doing a medicine wheel spread, which is a 9-card spread that follows the alchemy of the medicine wheel. And I'm going to be using the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck for the initial layout, and then I will be using the 1909 tarot to clarify, and then at the end of the reading I will pull 3 cards from the Sacred Forest Oracle for 3 main themes. So this reading is for the middle of to end of July. So the three cards will have the themes for the 3 main themes for the end of this month. Okay. So, for all you bears out there, we'll start in the center of the medicine wheel. So, in the center of the medicine wheel, this is where our power animal sits. In the earth count, it is also where humans, pure intellect and measure, the collective consciousness of all humans, and death and rebirth sit. For the great teachers, it is where feelings, confrontation, defeat, and patience sit. So we start in the center for the bears with this sea serpent card. So this sea serpent card is representative of our sacral chakra, so our second chakra. This chakra is all about our emotions, and it's all about movement and flow. It's also our creativity. So let's go ahead and clarify this sea serpent card. Okay, we will go with this one. Okay, so with the sea serpent, we have the 7 of Swords. So the 7 of Swords is a card of outwitting your obstacles. It's a card of tactics. So I'm going to say right now for you bears, right now in the center, I would say your creativity is going to be huge right now. It is going to be what helps you to overcome the obstacles that you are facing right now. So I'm also getting the message of I need to tell you that no matter what your life, especially your emotional life looks like right now, you are loved. Okay, and so I would say that that's a message from your center power animal. You are loved. Okay, next we move to the east of the wheel. So in the east of the wheel, this is where the sun sits in the earth count as well as the stars. It is where our warrior animal sits. And for the great teachers, it is rage and raw power. So we start with fire and ant energy here. So the one thing I would kind of warn with that fire ant energy is that your temper may be a little hot over the next couple weeks. And it's asking you to break free from the drama. Let's pull a card to clarify this fire ant energy. With the fire ant, we have the moon. So the moon is a card of, well, it can be a card of unconscious emotions, and these could be kind of unconscious emotions, I think, could be what is stirring up this feeling of anger or aggression. I often say that anger is usually a secondary emotion. Whenever we experience anger, there is another emotion that usually happens before it, whether it's hurt or sadness, pain, anything kind of like that. But instead of allowing ourselves to feel those emotions, we respond in anger. So I would say pay attention to your emotions. And if you do find yourself getting easily irritated and possibly even aggressive, I would check in with your emotions and see what is the underlying emotion behind that anger. Okay. Next, we move to the west of the wheel. And in the west of the wheel, this is where Mother Earth sits. It is also where the planet sits. For the great teachers, it is care and spirit. And this is where our healer animal sits. So we start here with wolf energy. So what's coming up here is um, so the wolf is the guardian of the family and the tribe, and um, they tend to want to teach a lot, and they like to be they often like things to go their way, to be their way, and I think this is something that you need to heal within yourself. Um, you need to practice letting go. There could be something that, again, especially that this is coming up, the wolf is family. It almost feels like there could be, for some of you bear spirits, this could be like a child growing up and moving and leaving home. And this can kind of um, leave you feeling a little bit lost, possibly. And it just says to practice letting go, that we cannot control everything around us. Let's pull a card to clarify that wolf spirit. Okay, woo. So with the wolf spirit, we have the lovers. So this is about a card of finding inner peace and balance. And I think you will find that inner peace and balance when you are able to let go of whatever it is that you are trying to hold on to and whatever it is that you are um, trying to force is what's coming through. And I'm also getting the message of to be careful about your judgments, judgments about other people as well as judgments about yourself. Okay, now we move down to the south of the wheel, the bottom of the wheel. And down in the bottom, this is where our birth animal sits. So this would be your sun bear zodiac sits here. So for you bears, you have a bear down here for your birth animal. And it also for the earth count is where the plants and the spirit of all plants sit. And for the great teachers, it is where pain and death sit. And again, I just like to remind people that death doesn't always have to mean dying. It can just mean the end of something. But the south is also where our emotions sit. So we start here with the black egg. And the black egg is representative of our throat chakra. So this tells me our throat chakra governs our speech and our expression. And it's also actually our ability to listen as well. So this is asking you right now to speak from a place of truth, speak from your authentic voice. And try not to make any excuses or small talk or anything like that. Just speak the truth. Um, and ask yourself, what do you know to be true about yourself? And what do you know to be true about the world around you? Um, I would also try to avoid people pleasing if you can. Let's pull a card to clarify this black egg energy. With the black egg, we have the Chariot. So again, the Chariot is a card of um, the courage to face uncertainty. It's also about willpower. So I really do feel, like I said, with the Chariot and this black egg together, you know, our will comes from our third chakra, but it is expressed through the fifth chakra. So again, I do feel like there is something that some sort of truth that needs to be spoken out loud. And it's going to take some strength and willpower, possibly, for that to happen. Um, but just remember to speak slowly and clearly, and have confidence in your voice. Okay, next we move to we move to the north, which is the area of our mind. This is where our recapitulation animal sits. It is also where the animals and the spirit of all animals sits. For the great teachers, it is the physical and it is fear. So, excuse me. We start here with Nightingale energy. And again, this is another card of having a fearless voice. It's another card of strong communication. Um, and again, oftentimes our emotions, which we just did in the south of the wheel, and our thoughts and our mind at the top of the wheel are often connected. So once again, I would definitely say that there is a truth that needs to be spoken out loud right now, and it's asking you to be fearless, um, and to speak freely, but with kindness. Okay, let's clarify this nightingale. With the nightingale, oh, excuse me, sorry, we have the Five of Swords. And again, so this is a card of knowing when to walk away. And it's walking away um, from an unfair fight. Um, hmm. Now, in this sense, I think this is a fight within yourself, possibly. Like again, you are fighting with yourself about expressing this truth that needs to be expressed. Um, and I feel like it's possibly what could be holding you back is the fact that there may be some conflict that occurs when you do speak your truth. But I would say that this conflict is necessary. This confrontation is necessary. Um, and again, being that fear sits in that north of that wheel too, I would say don't let the fear of the confrontation hold you back from speaking your truth. Whew, okay. Next, we move down to the southeast of the wheel. This is where our shadow animal sits. It is also spirits and the great teachers sit here. And in the great teachers, this is where sex and loneliness sits. So we start here with raccoon energy. So with the raccoon energy, um, again, I kind of feel like you have been hiding a part of yourself, that you've been wearing some sort of mask, and again, it just kind of goes with everything else here with speaking your truth. Um, and there could be some unresolved issues surrounding the I'm feeling the solar plexus chakra, so around self-image and identity, and it's okay to be who you are, and it's okay to take that mask off. Um, let's just clarify this raccoon energy. So with this raccoon energy, we have the High Priestess. Um, so with the High Priestess, I would say that you know what it is that you are hiding. You know that what you are keeping hidden from everybody. And again, our shadow animal sits down here in the southeast. So I would say, especially with these two cards together, the raccoon and the High Priestess, um, your shadow, it could be time to do a little bit of shadow work, or maybe a journey to your shadow animal if you know what your shadow animal is. But really work with that shadow side of yourself and be willing to love and accept that shadow side. And then know where, like I said, when you can accept that, then you are able to take off that mask, um, and I don't know, be comfortable with your shadow is what's coming through for me right now. Um, yeah, definitely some shadow work, but I think you intuitively know what it is that needs to come out of the shadows. You know what it is that needs to be revealed. Okay, next we go to the southwest of the wheel. So at the southwest of the wheel, this is where our dreamer animal sits. It is also the sacred dreams of life and the kachinas. And for the great teachers, this is where honesty and need sit. Um, so we start here with dolphin energy. So dolphin energy is a very intelligent, healing energy. It actually signals a lot of blessings. And the one thing that's kind of coming to me with this dolphin card is go out and find other people that have similar interests that you do, um, and have some play, have some fun, is what is coming through there. Let's clarify that dolphin. Oop, hold on, that dolphin energy. Okay, so with the dolphin, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Yes, so the Knight of Pentacles is again the only knight standing still. And oftentimes that can mean that we are standing still. But I think in this aspect, it's asking you to actually plant that seed. He's holding that pentacle in his hand and he has that desert behind him. And he wants you to plant those seeds of healing. He wants you to plant the seeds of, again, connecting with people like yourself, and people that you can really connect to and have some fun with. Awesome. Okay, so next we move up to the northwest of the wheel. So this is where our death animal sits. It is also the cycles of natural law and the Shinamiya, and it is also where testing and seeking in the great teachers sit. So we start here with beaver energy. So this beaver, this is a card of happy, meaningful work, is what's coming through here. Um, and I think that could be something that you are seeking right now. You bears are seeking meaningful work. Let's pull a card. Oh my goodness, I want to throw the cards all over the place today, apparently. Sorry. Okay, so clarifying this beaver energy. All right. So with the beaver, we have the fool. Yes, so I would say the beaver and the fool, um, the beavers are hard workers. And I feel like some of you bears are out there right now looking for meaningful work. And what I would have to say to that with the fool, is that you may have to take a leap of faith to find what it is you're looking for. You may have to have a new beginning. Um, hmm, uh, but I do believe that like when you find this meaningful work and you start this new beginning, this is going to bring in a lot of long-term stability for you. So that is all that is coming through there for me. And then the last card in the medicine wheel is we move to the northeast. So this is where our past life or our ancestry animal sits. It is also moon movement and energy and pure science. And for the great teachers, this is where victory and love sits. So you start with this camel energy. So the camel energy is a card of resourcefulness. It's a card of knowing one's own self and being self-reliant. It the camel balances the energy of both fire and water. So both the concept of acting and the concept of being. Um, so it's a very, very balanced card. And it's almost asking you to, I think, I'm getting the message of like a pilgrimage of some sort. Um, Again, I know seeking was over in the uh, Northwest. But I do still, like I said, I do feel like you are seeking something from that Northwest card. And this pilgrimage of some sort. Now, again, that could look different to different people. I don't know what that would be to you, but some sort of journey or pilgrimage of some sort. Um, let's clarify this camel card. All right, with the camel, we have the Ace of Wands. So again, yes, this is definitely um, a new project or a breakthrough happening here of some sort. But I do feel like you have to go on some sort of an adventure, some sort of maybe even a spiritual search to find this new beginning that is there waiting for you to grab onto. You need to be that hand reaching out of the clouds and grabbing onto that new beginning, that magical inspiration. Just see if there's anything else coming through with those cards. Hmm. And again, I do believe that you have all the resources for this new beginning, but it still feels like you are searching for something. So this search, this could be internal, or you may want to seek out a mentor of some sort. Okay, so that was the last card in the spread. So now we will pull three main themes for the middle to end of July for the Bears. So our three main themes are awesome. Okay. So we've got manifesting dreams, activation, and stability. So again, I did mention some stability earlier, and I think right now it's really a great time for you to start to be manifesting your dreams, bringing your dreams down into reality. And this activation card said that it says that it's time to start. It is time to get going on this um, leap of faith, this new project or breakthrough that you are about to make. It is time to get started, and you will find so much stability in that. Like I said, real long-term um, stability. Absolutely beautiful cards. Okay, so that was the reading for the Sun Bear Zodiac signs, the bear. Please like, share, subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out. And I will be back in August to do another spread for all of the Sun Bear Zodiac signs. Thank you very much for watching. I love and appreciate each and every one of you, and I will see you later. Bye for now.